What's good, YouTube? Nobody here. Welcome to episode 6 of Automating an Empire. In the last episode, we actually went to space and got some platinum. And in this episode, there's two things I want to do. I want to work on getting up a shielding unit for the base and also creating a large grid ship to fly around. The large grid ship, I want it to be capable of atmospheric flight and space flight. It will be basically, I want to make a ship that's capable of going from planet to planet and establishing a base there. In order to do that, I want the ship to be completely armored. I want the ship to have multiple units for build and repair, and also be capable of carrying a lot of cargo. So basically what I want to do is I want to fly around on the ship, take other things apart, destroy the other things to take them apart, and then also be able to build off of it. So that's what I'm going to start out with while we're waiting for the stuff. Let me see. Actually, let me go ahead and place the shield here. Okay, so we need a station shield emitter and a shield controller for this. So let me place the shield. I'm just going to put it right out here. It's got to be out in the open, so that'll be a good place for it. And I'll just go on and toss the shield controller somewhere down in here. We will be moving all this stuff around still. I'm just waiting for this to finish up with the digging. As soon as the digging's done, we'll start making a hangar out of that and move forward from there. So for this, I actually want it to be armored with heavy armor blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and place all the heavy armor blocks here. Something I haven't really used too much is the heavy armored round slopes. I want to try to use those a little bit if at all possible with the armoring of the ship. Alright, here we go. So I'm just gonna, the way I like to start out a ship is I like to basically place all of the essential stuff first and then build the ship around that. I have a basic shape for the ship figured out, but that's about as far as that goes. So there's a lot of thought I need to put into this. Okay, so we're gonna need a flight control seat. I like these control seats here, so I want to use these. All right, and also let's see, I'm gonna start off, that's not what I needed to do. Okay, so we're gonna need some large cargo containers. I want to put about two large cargo containers on it, so we're gonna go with that. Let me change the color here and place the first one down here a little bit behind the control seat. That way, that gives us a little bit of area for things. Now I also want to run off of this, I need assemblers. I'm gonna need quite a few assemblers, probably some refineries and that sort of thing. I'm setting them out like this because I actually want to use the speed modules for the assemblers as well. So let's go ahead and place those. There we go. Okay, so the next step would probably be to drop some build and repair systems down here. Actually, that's incorrect placement. That's not what I wanted. I want to put about 3 per. Just like this. Alright, so all of that is done. Now we need to think about powering this thing. So we're going to use nuclear reactors. There we go. Alright, so now that that's done, I need to think about shields. I'm going to place the shield controller right here. That'll be out of the way. I'm kind of setting this up so if any one portion of it gets broken, we've still got backups of everything else. We need batteries as well, so let me grab those. Alright, so all the batteries are placed. The next thing I need to worry about is storage for hydrogen. That way, if we have a hydrogen ship later, we can fill up. We're gonna have hydrogen and oxygen storage on here as well. I want to be able to go to a new planet and just basically take over with this, is the whole idea of it. There we go. Alright, so one thing I need to do right now is I need to go install Issy's inventory control here because we're not making the things that we need to make as we need to make them. So let's go ahead and add a programmable block. I believe I'm going to be doing a tutorial on ISIs over the next week. So if you want to learn about ISIs, I'm going to go through probably everything that ISI's done, because he does really, really good scripts. So I'll be probably releasing the first one this week and then one a week after. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab ISI's script here. Let's see, browse scripts and look up ISI. I need the inventory management. Also, if there's any scripts that you want to see or mods that you want to see a tutorial for, or anything in the game at all that you want to see a tutorial for, let me know in the comments and I would be happy to add that to my list of tutorials that I'm doing. There we go. So that'll prioritize the things that we need for immediate creation of things. And I'm gonna cut this off too, because right now we're just overfilling our storage with rock at the moment, because we can't process it as fast as we're picking it up. Okay, so we're gonna need a medical room here too. I want to keep this pipe up to everything so we can actually get hydrogen off of it as well. So let's go ahead and sit that about right here, I think. Yeah, that'll be a good spot for it, I think. Now I'm gonna go ahead and lay the flooring out here too. I do know I want all of this floored in. We're using heavy armor blocks, that way this thing can defend itself a lot better too. Okay, I'm gonna use this area back here for some programmable blocks just in case we need them. I'm gonna place a few of them. We're gonna call this the server room, which means we're gonna need a way in there. Actually, no, I'm not worried about being able to reach these blocks. We are going to need an air vent. So I'm going to put the air vent. I see I messed up right here. That won't fit under there. Not if we want to actually pipe it in. Alright, that'll work. And I want to put, let's see, in order to give access into the main bay area there, I am going to put a conveyor junction here, run some straight piping over to here, and right below here I'm going to put a small storage. There we go. That's how we'll access through the walls. We're also going to need some gyroscopes here. I just thought about that, so let me go ahead and find a spot for that. I think up here would be good. We're going to probably need more than one for this thing, so I'm going to go on and put 3 just in case. And I will probably want a couple refineries in here. I'm trying to make like a mobile base, basically. I'm gonna leave that like that just so we can use. Let me go on and floor this out here. That way we can use the speed modules on the refinery. Alright, we'll pipe these in through the top. There we go. Now, if you're wondering why I'm using all of these conveyor junctions that I'm using here, it's just so we can put some actual like Gatling guns and stuff like that on the top. I do want to use them, and I'm just trying to give myself some places to place them. And also in case we decide to add anything else later. It's always a good idea to leave extra spots open that you can use. Okay, I think the basis of our ship is done now. We can go ahead and hopefully, well actually I need to add an air vent here. So I'm going to put the air vent right up here. That way we can make it airtight. I think our entryway is going to be over to the side here. There we go. I hope that is actually airtight. I gotta turn this one around real quick. That is the wrong direction. I need it to be clear inside. Alright, that's better. I gotta grab some girders. Yeah, I almost forgot the most important thing here, a jump drive. So I just gotta find a good spot for it real quick. Yeah, those will be good spots. I'm gonna put 2 of them in here, that way they charge up faster and we can jump further. And it looks like I'm gonna have to go get some silver here very, very shortly as well. So while I'm waiting on the shield to finish making for the ship here, we've got 263 emitters left. It's gonna be a while. I'm working on the basin here. I'm going to finish up moving, or basically move it all around and get a lot more storage space and stuff like that. So the beautiful part about the build and repair is all you have to do is place the blocks and it'll actually do everything for you. Soon I want to get to the point to where I'm doing blueprints for everything, so it'll automatically build the entire place. All I've got to do is place it and then turn on the build and repair, and that would work. I'll probably do that in creative mode off of this save. Basically create a backup save of this one and do all the creative mode so I can blueprint everything and get it all placed. So the first thing I want to place here is going to be the storage units. I'm going to make an entire line straight across here, I think. So I was able to fit 2 rows here. I think that'll be plenty of storage for right now, and we're going to run everything off of the storage. I want a line of refineries as well. I need to get as many refineries as I can because it's taking forever. That's what we're waiting on right now, is all of the platinum that I brought from space. It's taking forever to actually refine. So the next step would be to build refineries, and we are going to put speed modules on the refineries here. And I think I'm going to leave this episode here while we're waiting on everything to build here. I'm going to go ahead and let all this run in between videos, and hopefully we can have most of it done by the time we start the next video, and probably lay some stuff out and take the ship out for its maiden voyage. I think I'm going to call it the Dominator. I'm not 100% sure. It's going to be kind of like it would be fighting the replicators from Stargate. So yeah, it's going to be the dominant ship, no questions asked. It's got shields, it's got tons of weapons, and it's got a bunch of build and repair units. So it's basically unbreakable. I even have a projector inside of it, so even if something does get blown up, we can replace it. Thank you for watching the video all the way through. If you haven't already, please drop a like to let me know that you did. Also, if you haven't, think about subscribing. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. In the next video, we're gonna go out and see if we can't get into some trouble with the Dominator. If you're new here and you haven't already, think about subscribing to help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you want to see more, click one of the 2 videos on your screen now. Thank you. Have a nice day.